A very good evening friends, and in this video we are starting from where we left previous video, but this time we will be working directly with the CSV files. So in this program we are going to fetch and read and write the data from the CSV files and open the. So first let me create that the objects called the df equal to pd dot read underscore CSV file. You can assume that the already PD have been imported. Perhaps you are not able to see in this particular cell, so it's called that the import pandas as PD. So the df equal to PD dot read CSV files, and in this I have downloaded this file already from the Kaggle, and this is a huge data set which has got. So just when you print df, or you can write just directly df also, then you can print all the information is present in this. Slowly we are just going to traverse. So I'll call the df dot head function. So this will give you the top 5 rows from the top of the table, and this is indexing from the 0 1 2 3 4. If you want only some specific like the 2 3 values from the top, you can write the df dot head and pass 2. So it's just giving you the first 2 rows 0 and 1. Then if you type df dot tail, it will give you the last 5 values from the bottom. Same way, if you want to just print only few certain values from the bottom like the df dot tail, so you can write 2 3, then it can print accordingly. So here I have written 3. So df dot tail gives me the last 3 rows from the data set. So pandas is a 2-dimensional data structure. Now just slowly just which can store different type of data types. So the df dot data types, rank is integer 64, object float 64, object and the float. So object means the strings, is also a string is also object in the Python. Now if I want to store this data set into the data frame into the Excel file, then I can write df dot to underscore Excel vgcells dot xlsx. This is the extension of the Excel files these days officially, because the Excel is very powerful worksheet, or you can say the where the informations are stored in the form of table that everyone must be knowing, and that is used in the offices. So you can fetch the data from the Excel, or you can open the Excel worksheets, style sheets they are called, we call it worksheets also. So Excel worksheets into this one frame, panda frame, and then you can work on them, you can store them back into this. So now df dot to Excel is to copy the data frame into the vgcells dot xlsx, and now I'm trying to read the data from that particular file. So df dot read underscore Excel vgcells dot xlsx. Sheet name I have given as name as sales, so I will using sales only. So these Excel sheets are there, so the sheet name will be sales. And something wrong, maybe typing error. What is the error? Says that the okay, so you have to make it. I'm just trying to return the file into some another data sets I've written as myd, and actually it should be the pd, not the df, because the panda have this one. You see the error, what it says that excel dot throwback, sheet name is sales, package name is this. So actually it is saying that the df, the data frame df, now the data frame object has no attribute called read Excel. Actually the pd object has the attribute called read Excel. So we need to write pd. With the help of panda object we are opening this file. So I will write myd equal to pd dot read Excel, and that data set, or you can say the information from the vg cells, will return back to my data frame, which now will be called as myd. So I have written myd equal to, and this should be pd dot read Excel, and same thing. Now you see, so it has come into the data frame myd. Now just to print, just type myd and enter, or you can also write print myd. So I'll write myid run. So in this particular cells you will find the whole informations, because actually it is the same thing what you have in df, the same thing it has in the myid also, but you can say one is returning from the excel worksheets, so that is also fine. So because normally the large data sets are stored into the Microsoft Excel, so it means that with the help of pandas you can manipulate those files also. So now df.info, just to check the info. So these are the various info. It has got the rank, name, platform, year, genre, publisher, NA sales, EU sales, JP sales, other sales, global sales, all the data types, and which are the non-null objects, and the how many rows and columns are there. Every information you are getting from the df.info. Now to get some more, like suppose if I want to just work on the Europe sales, EU sales, then I create one, copy this one, like the truncating, or you can say you can just I'm just copying one column of values from the EU sales. So I write EU sales equal to df, and in box I'll write EU sales. Then from this data frame it will be fetched and it will be stored into EU cells. Then you can perform various operations like the sum. First let me fetch, then we'll do another important things. So it means the EU cells, it has again 16,598 values. All these values, one single, you can say, data series, panda series is coming in this form. Now see, now I want to find EU sales dot mean of all those values. What is the mean sale? So it coming as 0.1466. Then you can say EU sales dot maximum of all this series. Then you can find the value as 29.02. So this EU sales is just only having the one series, or in other ways you can say one column. The one values from the column, and the column heading is EU sales, which is already there, you can see from the main table. Now EU sales, so if I see EU sales greater than 89, so it's saying all false, means no value is supporting this one. So it means all the data is less than this much. So the length is 16,598. Now just check the shape of the df, so you will find it has 16,598 rows and 11 columns. df.t is transpose. Transpose is word used in matrices. It means that rows will become column and column will become rows, means the table will be flipped. Now df.describe will give you the statistical tools related, statistical values related to this particular data set, like the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, and then the lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and the maximum value. All these are used in statistics, and these are very important to make the decision based on these data. Why the sales are going down, why sales are going up, what are the reasons, what decisions should be taken. All these are calculated based on statistical science, and that's why this is called as the data science or data analysis. Means what kind of information you are deriving from the given data frame, and these tools help you to understand the graph. Now I want to check it out. You can plot the graph also. First I'll go one by one, then I'll find EU sales dot plot. So let me plot EU sales. Remember it has got 16,500 something data, so all these data will be plotted, and this is using the matplotlib.pyplot, and in a small subplot you will see this information. But since it has a huge data set, you will find little messy. Anyway, let it come. Sometimes it gets stuck, so I'm doing it again. I just only rerun it, and then I just, now you see here the information, the highest value you see from 0 to 7 kind of, and then 16,000 is on x-axis. This is the number of data sets. So you can say the sales from this data, it appears as the sales is decreasing compared to the base value 2000. From the beginning it's just decreasing. This is what information right now we are able to derive. So you can just make it maximize, you can just make it more better, you can do all kind of possible things, because this is called data science, and it's just like all tools are there to play with the data. Now the EU sales dot plot, and I will use this scatter plotting EU sales dot plot box plot. Oh, it's getting messier because it's not clear, so I have to use the limited data for this. This is not incorrect, this is just like you can't see it properly what actually it is, so we'll better go for limited data sets. So in the EU sales it is giving you all 16,598 values. Let's fetch only from 0 to 10. So okay, this error is because of this. Every time wherever I have used that particular one, I have to make it 0 to 10. I have to refresh it, these cells. So EU cells, and then yes, all gone. So just you can just take it like we are just taking only the 10 values, limited values, because this is giving a huge set of values 0 to 10, 0 to 6. Now I'm plotting. Now see, you will get the better, it will look like a box plot. Now here it is, this is the box plot, and it has again statistical significance. It has the lower value, upper value, and then the mean value. So this is how the box plot is. This is a very smart way of using box plot. So now I use another plot called the EU sales dot plot dot area. So and then it will be plotting into the different figure sizes. So the figure sizes is equals 12,4. Subplot will be true, and this is the area plot, it is called. Now EU cells should have a limited value, so I'll use box 0 to 10. Yes. So now you see it's okay to use area plot. Let's see how it runs. Okay, so it should be subplots. I have written subplot, that was the error. So now it was fine, only subplots was required. Subplots equal to true, and for 0 to 10 set of values. So if I increase the value, because it has 16,598 values, if I write all the use value, now you see this way it will look. Perhaps you may not understand what is the area, because if you're not able to see, then how you'll interpret it. So I make it smaller version, like I'm just printing the first 20 values. Now you see it looking prettier, better, also you can derive some information out of it, otherwise it was not possible. So this is what it is, and it is really a very wonderful tool. So in the next video we will watch something, we'll do something different, and that will be a very important thing. So just keep watching, subscribe to our channel, and keep growing with us. Thank you very much, have a very nice time.